Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about some super important science concept which is mass, volume and density. So what is mass? Mass is how much stuff or matter is inside an object. For example, if you have a rock that has a weight, suppose 2 kilograms, so you can say that this mass of this rock has a mass of 2 kilograms. So we measure mass in grams or in kilograms using a balance or a scale. For example, as I said, a rock has more mass than a feather. So a rock has irregular shape and it has mass in it, suppose 2 or 3 or 4 kilograms. And a feather is just very light, so it has suppose a mass of very small, like probably 0.05 gram or even less than that. So this is because this rock has more mass compared to this feather, and that's why it weighs higher than this feather. So what is volume? So volume is how much space an object takes up. So we measure volume using milliliters and cubic centimeters and some other units that we use. So if you have suppose 2 liters of water in a beaker, you can transfer this water in a different shape of bottle or even in a 15 ml tube, suppose. So you will need like many 15 ml tubes to uh, transfer the entire 2 liter of water to these tubes. So volume, that's why, is how much space an object takes up. And here the volume in a 15 ml tube will be much less than this jar, which had the capacity to hold 2 liters of water. So another example is a balloon has a large volume because it takes up a lot of space. So a balloon, suppose this big, has the capacity to hold some gas or air inside it, but a smaller balloon like this shaped or this one has a lower capacity to hold air inside them. So a fun fact would be, so you can measure the volume of an irregular object like a rock using water displacement in a graduated cylinder. So for example, if you have a rock which has a irregular shape, something like this is a rock, this has a very irregular shape. So you want to measure the volume of this. So this is a fun experiment you can do. This is suppose a small rock which can, so you can take a jar or cylinder full of water, and suppose this water level was 3 liter initially, and you add this rock in this beaker of water. You will see when the rock settles down in the bottom of the uh, beaker, you will see that the water level went up. So initially it marked here as 3 liter, and then you will see that probably it has taken that 3.1 liter. Now the new mark of this water is labeled as 3.1 liter is because this rock has taken up some space inside the water. That's why there you see a rise in the water level in the cylinder. So this is a fun experiment that you can do. And then what is density? So density tells us how much mass is packed into a certain volume. The formula, there is a formula to calculate density. You can use, you will need it in so many ways. So density is equal to mass over volume. So if you divide mass over by volume, you will get density. And if you multiply density with volume, you will get mass. So if you are given just two information, and you will be able to calculate the third one using this equation. And the unit to calculate density is gram per centimeter cube or gram per milliliter. So for example, if you have know the mass of an object 3 kilogram, and you know the volume like 5 centimeter cube or 5 meter cube, so you should be able to calculate the density. Density D is equal to M over V. So once you divide this 3 by 4, 3 kilogram 5 meter cube, you should be able to calculate the density using this equation. So 3 by 5 is 0.6, it is kilogram per meter cube. And if I give you volume 5 meter cube, and if I give you density D is equal to suppose 0.6 kilogram per meter cube, you should be able to calculate mass, because mass equal to volume multiplied by density. So this 5 meter cube being multiplied with 0.6 kilogram per meter cube should give you the mass of 3 kilograms. So this is a fun experiment. A ping pong ball and a golf ball are about same size, same volume, but still the golf ball will be much heavier because it has more mass inside it. So that means that the density of this golf ball will be much higher than the ping pong ball. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe. Thank you.